Well, hello and welcome to this midday market mood check with me, Nandita, Khemka, and my colleague Yatin, Mota. Well, Yatin, it started off mildly in the positive, then we dipped again, and we dipped below that 17,900 mark. But now we are fairly above that level. But what's heartening is the fact that we are above that crucial 100 DMA level of 17,906. What's doing well in today's session is the entire IT pack. It was in the red yesterday, but now we are back in the green. The metals basket is doing well. We have counters like Hindalco which are gaining in today's session. But what's not doing well is Airtel. That stock has shed somewhere around 6 to 7% in a matter of 2 days. JP Morgan has downgraded the stock to underweight. In fact, the brokerage is also saying that it doesn't expect any kind of tariff hike in this calendar year. And the fact that Airtel's current market prices in a 10% hike in the tariff for this year, right? So that is something that is weighing in on Airtel. But aside of that, FMCG and autos are under pressure. You know, if we look at the mutual fund data that came out yesterday, it shows that there is confidence in equities because equity mutual funds have seen a threefold rise in the month of December. So what is it that's keeping market under pressure? Because even global cues are supportive.
So they see, Nandita, first of all, if you look at the global setup today, US inflation data will be out, and I think whenever the US inflation data announcement is there, the Indian markets in particular trade with extreme caution. IT, as you were mentioning, TCS numbers were in line with expectation. The stock corrected today. Both Infosys, TCS are moving. In fact, tomorrow Infosys will be reporting numbers, and the reaction of shares will be seen tomorrow. Obviously, the CNBC TV18 polls indicates that the constant currency growth for Infosys this quarter could be 1.2, 1.3%. So let's see how Infosys really delivers the numbers, because obviously TCS reported slightly better CC growth than market expectations. So how really Infosys shapes up is something that the markets will be watching out for. Obviously, Bharti Airtel is down after the JP Morgan report. But one pack, Nandita, apart from metals and IT, which is doing well in trade, is oil marketing stocks and
BPCL is the top
and PSU oil companies. So be it Oil India, ONGC, HPCL, BPCL, IOC, all of them are doing extremely well. Good volumes in the F&O segment. So oil marketing companies are something that we'll be watching out for. Obviously, apart from Bharti Airtel, the top losers at this point in time for Nifty 500 is Sona Comstar. That stock moved 5-6% after the acquisition news yesterday. Today we are looking at some profit booking. Stock is down 4.5%. SRF and Varun Beverages, both of these stocks down 3-4%. On the gaining side, we have Edelweiss, eClerx, NCC and Oil India, which are up almost 5% in trade. So stock specific action, and if you look at the advanced decline ratio, markets are fairly stable at this point in time, almost 2:1 or thereabouts. And look at the bank Nifty, 0.5% stronger, and obviously that strength is buoyed with the fact that HDFC Bank is up 1.5%. So good going for that large cap heavyweight banking name.
Right, defense pack is another pack that's buzzing in trade today. Astra Microwave, Bharat Dynamics, all of them are up somewhere around 2 to 3%. They have gotten a nod for capital acquisition for some projects, right? So that is keeping the defense pack active. Aside of that, metals are also buzzing. Is there any report has there any report coming that there may be a steel price hike coming or something like that?
So steel prices have been gradually inching up, but that is to also do with the fact that the cost of production has increased. So spreads have been not that great for steel companies. So it should be seen how raw material cost further falls from here on. Obviously, steel companies haven't seen much of momentum, in the last 2-3 months. There is a spike up and there is a gap down, and the return ratios and the returns for investors have not been very great for the last few months or so. But clearly, Nandita, as I was mentioning, oil marketing companies, certain chemical companies are buzzing in trade.
Sure, we've been flitting between gains and losses as of now, but we'll have to see whether or not we end the day in the green or we end in the red like yesterday. So that's about it in this midday market mood check, but for more news and updates, stay tuned to Moneycontrol.